We're standing on Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parshas Balak. It's also this year Shabbos Parshas Balak is the 17th of Tammuz, when according to Golus plans is a day that we are supposed to fast, but we don't fast because it's Shabbos. There's many lessons to be learned from Parshas Balak, but most importantly, Parshas Balak shows us the Eibishter's intense love for the Jewish people. The Pasuk says that Hashem did not want to listen to Bilam. Bilam was trying to highlight the negative qualities of the Jewish people, and there were some things that technically had the ability to mention as a negative aspect. Nevertheless, the Eibishter completely ignored them and did not allow him to emphasize that. Instead, he was forced to bless the Jewish people. Not only that, but Bilam, the greatest blessings that the Jewish people ever got, in a certain sense, the most poetic and beautiful descriptions of the Jewish people, which we start our daily prayers with Ma Toivu, comes from Bilam, one of the biggest anti-Semites who lived throughout all the generations. Furthermore, the prophecies of Mashiach, the greatness and glory of the Jewish people in the future time, was prophesied a little bit in the Torah elsewhere, but particularly Bilam was the one that highlighted in the most powerful and strongest words the greatness of Mashiach. And the lesson that we take from heart is that Bilam was trying to look at a Jew and he was trying to look at all his faults. But at the end of the day is that he realized that Hashem was trying to tell him that as faulty as the Jewish people are, I'm connected with them. And therefore, at their very essence, they're inherently good. And therefore, eventually, the Mashiach will come from the Jewish people and the whole world will follow the path of Torah, what the Jewish people will be teaching them. So when it comes to dealing with another Jew, whether it's ourselves or another Jew, we have to look at ourselves and another Jew that inherently we are good. No matter any external layers of dust or anything else that might be covering over our essence, in essence we are really good. And this helps, first of all, it helps us inspire ourselves to reach deeper, to go higher. And it also helps us have Avas Yisrael, true love for another Jew. Even Bilam, there's very few people that share the same hatred for the Jewish people as Bilam. But nevertheless, even he, which knew all the faults of the Jewish people and was trying to highlight them, was forced to realize that there's a deeper core of the Jewish people which is good and unchangeable. And therefore, we have to learn that we should look at another Jew the same way, and particularly when we're entering now the 3 weeks, which is the time that we focus on Avas Yisrael, on loving another Jew. I'm focusing on transforming the negative aspects of the 3 weeks. The idea of Golus is not meant that we should be in Golus until Mashiach comes. The idea of Golus, of exile, is we're put into exile, so we ourselves should transform it to redemption. So when there's negative things, just like Bilam's curses, he wanted to curse the Jewish people, and Hashem transformed them to blessings. Therefore, we too have to transform negative things into blessings. And one way we start is that even when we see a negative thing on another Jew, instead of acting to him in a negative way, we try to act with him in a loving manner. This is all the more highlighted in Shabbos, that we're the 3 weeks, the 17th of Tammuz start on Shabbos, because the whole idea when the 17th of Tammuz falls out on Shabbos, we don't fast, we don't emphasize the negative aspect of it. On the contrary, as it's explained in many sources, that when Mashiach will come, these 3 weeks will become a Yom Tov, a happy days. And when the 3 weeks start on Shabbos, it emphasizes the positive quality of these 3 weeks, the transformation of all curses into blessings, as it will become apparent when Mashiach will come. So this all the more encourages us to transform negative things, to focus on the inner aspect of ourselves, of the world at large. Believing in Mashiach also means to believe that inherently the world is heading on a good path, and inherently there's inherent good in the world, which has to come out, because Mashiach has to come, because that's the very nature, that's the very DNA on the world. And when we focus on that, we're able to transform all negative things into blessings, and we should merit that this year, even before the 3 weeks start, we should have the ultimate joy, the ultimate transformation of all blessings with the coming of Mashiach now. Have a good